Daughters of Tomorrow Engine Challenge Award. We have Rodney Bingham and Russ. How do you pronounce your name? Vaccarella, I always mispronounce it.
All right, welcome. We're about to do the awards for the Hot Rodder Tomorrow Engine Build competition here. But first we want to acknowledge everybody that's helped, the sponsors. Vic Edelbrock, Christy Edelbrock, they're the ones that got this happening. And I talk about it every year, but these are the two that got it here to California, came from Illinois, came from a Winner's Circle event. And it's now a national event. It goes to SEMA, it goes to PRI, there's a national championship. There's people that are actually getting full scholarships as they build their money throughout the years, students that participate for multiple years. And they're getting rides to great schools like Ohio Technical College, who's here out today. And we should give them a hand for that Edelbrock card challenge that they did earlier. Those who saw that was a pretty cool deal, right? All right, University of Northwestern Ohio, of course they're not here, they're a sponsor of it. And SAM, School of Automotive Machine, all big sponsors. Edelbrock, gosh, I can't remember, everybody. MSD, Hedman Headers, Royal Purple, we'd be going for the 50 different sponsors, so I apologize, I'm not going to be able to cover them all. But what you're going to see today, really, it's about the kids. And those of you that saw it, about the kids, what they've done, it's a pretty incredible experience. I mean, from here, this is your future. Those of you that are still here, this is the future of automotive. They're going to be fixing your cars. They're going to be buying your cars. I mean, that's the reality of it. So the future looks bright. You know, there was 14 teams here, 16 teams here today. They're represented, and I'm going to run through the list just to give them a little, kudos. When we get through the entire list that have participated, then we're going to get to the awards. Milliken High School out of Long Beach was one of our participants. Valley View High School, they came from Moreno Valley. Barstow High School, can you believe that? They ride 6 hours on a bus to get here, 50 miles an hour, in nothing but an old beat up bus. Valley View again, Calabasas High School. Calabasas. Madison High School. Rancho Alamitos High School. Loera High School. Catella High School. And they all brought multiple teams so everybody could participate. It's growing. When this event first started, it was tough getting 8 teams. Now they've got 16 teams and they could have more. The Nationals have grown from 4 teams to 32 teams in 2 venues. So thanks to these two, it's all been possible. So thank you, Vic and Christy. All right, we're going to do a little honorable mention here. We had some teams very close this year, very, very close. And of course, we're going to start with the 4th place team. And we'd just like to mention, if you guys could stand, get a little recognition. Calabasas High School, national qualifier. National qualifier, they had 34-23. First time, right out of the box, qualifying for the Nationals. They'll be going to either SEMA or the PRI show to show their stuff. All right. To the top 3 teams at the Edelbrock Car Show. We're going to start with number 3. And you're going to have to come up on the stage, with a time of 33 minutes and 53 seconds. Loera High School Team PRW. Come on up here, guys. And please stay when you get up here. Come on up. Gable, Ryan, and Julio. All right, good job, kids. Good job. If one of them looks like me, it's not a coincidence. This team, and I know a little bit of history, these guys have only practiced about 3 weeks together as a team. So in 3 weeks, they've already qualified for the Nationals at another event they did. So this was just fluff. It was a little more practice. It was getting out there in front of a group and showing their stuff. It's a character builder. This is a resume for these kids. So, Loera High School, 3rd place. All right, in 2nd place. 2nd place, they're not here. 2nd place not here? Oh, are they here? All right. From Anaheim, California, Catella High School, Joe Rolfe, Team Fast at 33 minutes and 24 seconds. Good job, guys. Come on up. All right, another one of these teams. These guys have been trying for years. You know, they have finally made it in without having to worry about a wild card or any other position. They have worked and worked until they finally have gotten a team that can get them qualified. This is another one of those schools that I know a little bit about, and I've seen the dedication, the determination, watching the instructor build an engine, get it together, get the product needed to give these kids a fighting chance to win this, to qualify for the Nationals. All right, second place, Catilla High School. Give 'em a hand. Team Fast. All right, guys been cleaning the house here lately. Cleaned up at Del Mar at another one of the events. Now I cleaned up here today. And this is another one. This is my home city, Garden Grove, California. So I get a little bragging rights for that one too. Mr. David Lee and Rancho Alameda's Team Excel. Come on up. This is another one of those teams that is finally coming around. David Lee is one of the charter members of this competition. He has not missed one of them. Been coming for all 6 years and has made this happen. He is now qualified. He's in a position that should get him to wherever he wants to go, either SEMA or PRI, to run for a national championship. All right, David Lee. David Lee and the students from Rancho Alameda's Team Excel. Good job, guys, Team Excel. All right, we're going to do some group shots here. If we can get them up here for a minute, guys. Why don't you come in front and kneel down? The other guys, come forward. Let's do a group.
I'd just like to say one thing and be acknowledged as making this program successful to Vic and Christy. It was, it's actually Jim Bingham, his son Rodney, and all the group behind him that have really done this. And when Jim Bingham and I was at his first show, and he says it with the cheapish grin on his face, back in that corner, see those little grandstands back there? You gotta see what's gonna go on. Well, pretty soon I start hearing all this noise and screaming and yelling, and I go back there and I see 2 engines that we supplied parts for, and they're tearing apart and putting that together. And it was just like being in a small football game, I'm telling you, with the excitement and everything there. And that's when I came back to Jim and Rodney and I said, gentlemen, you have hit the nail right on the head. You have got something that's got to go nationwide, and it's got to be there. SEMA has to help you. I'll take care of that, but you're gonna need help. And went home and did that, and here we are today, and with the numbers that they just told you about the teams that they had. And yes, at the start we had a hell of a time trying to get a number of teams to do it, but they did it, and they really got it. And what it proves is that you young people will practice, devote yourself to doing what you're doing and tearing these engines apart and put it back together, rather than being out in the street tearing each other apart, and do your thing. So thank you, thank God, America, thank God for the Bingham family.